In this video, we are going to take a detailed look at how Solv Finance has become the pioneer for financial NFTs, using its own Solv Vouchers as an example. If you haven't watched a previous video on vNFT tokens, you can do so in the link below. Solv Vouchers, known as SVs, are empowered by the vNFT token standard to become a new asset class for financial NFTs in the world of DeFi. For this video, we will be specifically looking at how SVs can be used as lockup allocations for projects and how it solves liquidity problems in the process. As DeFi grows, new financial instruments, including bonds and other commercial certificates off-chain, need to be onboarded to the blockchain. This is easily achieved through Solv Vouchers, as they are empowered by vNFTs to represent lockup periods for allocations. And because vNFTs support semi-fungible characteristics, vouchers can be deemed as a semi-fungible assets. They can then be combined into one piece when they share the same lockup period, as well as lockup mode and the same underlying asset type. Or you can split your Solv Vouchers into multiple parts and auction each off individually on a platform like OpenSea. To mint an SV, projects go to solv.finance and deposit accepted assets into the smart contract. Once the tokens are locked, projects will get the SV as an NFT to represent the locked allocations just deposited in the smart contract. Not only can projects and teams freely convert assets into Solv Vouchers on Solv, but they can also choose how their locked allocations get distributed through the smart contract. For now, your options are linear, which means they will get released based on the block height, staged, which allows you to release chunks at a specific period of time, or as a one-time release, with a date also set by you. Regardless of which release schedule you choose, you will also be able to set the maturation date of the SV, ensuring that the assets within are released when you want them to be. So, this leads us to the most important part of the video. Why would anyone in DeFi want to use this? Well, we are going to list out a couple of projects next to give you a better understanding of how to use Solv Vouchers. The first is projects who want a public sale for their allocations. As it stands currently, allocations are complicated and often intertwined with SAFTs. For the public to get access to allocations outside of CoinList, they'd have to find hidden agents or source deals under the table. Not only are these unreliable, but they're also expensive. These projects can now offer public allocation sales directly by making Solv Vouchers on the Solv platform. Projects can set the release schedule and format, as well as the amount of allocations they want to assign. Once the funding has been raised, these Solv Vouchers can be resold on our internal market or on OpenSea. An active SV trading market would also give arbitrageurs a chance to explore new opportunities, since Solv Vouchers will most likely be sold at a lower price than the spot market price. A second use case for projects is when they want to create liquidity from their allocations without holding a sale, as in the previous example. Projects can mint Solv Vouchers internally for their investors or staff members, and then use it as a collateral for any DeFi protocol which accepts NFTs as collateral. An example would be NFTFi, a marketplace where you can leverage NFTs as a collateral and borrow against it. Another important use case for projects is to help their early investors reallocate previously assigned allocations by transferring them over to someone else. This is currently difficult to do due to the nature of SAFT agreements. But if projects issue allocations in the form of Solv Vouchers, investors can easily split up their allocations and transfer parts of it to someone else in a private sale. This frees up allocation for early investors or team members who want to bring in other partners into an investment round or need the capital to invest in other projects. But there are also things outside of allocations which make Solv Vouchers awesome too. This includes the fact that our vouchers are beautifully designed bills that are fully customizable based on the projects. This makes it an incredibly important branding opportunity, essentially acting as a form of NFT art for any project who mints an SV. By making it visually aesthetic, we envision projects openly sharing their beautiful vouchers as a form of branding and marketing. Can you think of any more use cases for our Solv Vouchers? If you do, make sure to let us know by following us on Twitter or joining our Telegram community, both of which are linked below. You can also hop on to OpenSea and take a shot at buying your very own Solv Voucher today.